and we're gonna watch this explode. This whole house is gone. Everything is getting destroyed. Hello, this is Spyderrock, and today I'm going to be showing you all 6 Minecraft add-ons that make Minecraft a whole lot more realistic without requiring much computing power or anything. They should work perfectly fine on phones and stuff, at least from what I've seen. Of course, I do have RTX on because I think it, fits the theme well, but I'm probably going to turn it off when looking at some of these add-ons just because I want the genuine Minecraft experience. But my RTX is realistic, although it does kind of make my skin not work, and it does have some issues and it hasn't been updated. But hey, it's cool, it's cool. Anyway, we should probably hop right into it. The first add-on here is the Item Physics add-on by Coptane. This is an add-on that adds in physics for your items. So when you throw and drop items and stuff, which I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the RTX for now, just because, this is meant to be like things that look good in regular Minecraft. And I recommend adding all of these to a world with other add-ons. They're all pretty light. Some of them are even texture packs, not even add-ons necessarily. So you can even have these on if you're playing servers and stuff. Anyway, I grabbed some items to demonstrate these item physics. You throw an item and it looks like a normal item, and then it hits the ground and it actually turns into a physics-based item. You can push them around by walking on them. They're completely normal. Now how you get them back is you crouch and walk near them and they turn back into the item. But you can throw a bunch of things down and they will all kind of land on the ground, and you can see there's kind of like physics. And I mean, if they group up, there's not much you can do about it. But I'm gonna throw these on the ground and you can see now I have all of these items. I've gotten rotten flesh all over the ground, like, oh no, but then I just crouch and they can all turn back into item form and I can pick them up. Same thing goes for eggs. I can put like whatever I want. Blocks work. I have these azaleas that I can throw around, and then I just crouch around and I can pick them up. So this is cool for like building and stuff if you want to have a build look cool, but also for survival and stuff. If you want to throw something to a friend, but you don't want the wrong friend to pick it up, you can just throw it down and it goes like this, and then whoever wants to pick it up can crouch near it so they can pick it up. Works with tools and weapons too. Even some of them have like 3D models, like armor, for example, like this golden chest plate has an actual 3D model of a chest plate on the ground. Frog spawn, I don't know, I just grabbed some random items. Swords do work as well, and then you can go and pick them all up. And then of course snowballs. I could see people getting really creative with this and making some kind of like dinner tables and stuff and having food on them, or like a blacksmith shop and you have the weapon on on your blacksmith table and you can put it down there and stuff. I don't know. Even something like a spyglass will go down as the 3D model of itself. And custom items, I believe, work for this as well, which is really cool. So if you have a custom item, it'll work with the add-on. It's kind of like built in. It's really neat. I know this is an add-on guide type video where I show you some add-ons that are meant to work well together to give a general experience. In this case, it's realism outside of it's more like realism in looks than realism in gameplay. If you want realism in gameplay, you can check out my like ultra hard add-on list video thing. But I am gonna still go ahead and rate these. So I think this item physics add-on is really cool. Actually, you know what? Check the link in the description on the add-on list for my ratings for these things, because I don't have official ratings for these yet. I'll mess around with them more. So this is not really a review. This is more of a checking things out, showing you these add-ons that you can put together, and of course you can download them all in the description. Next up, we have Rayboy's Better Mob Animations add-on. This is actually a resource pack, so it's not directly an add-on. I think you might be able to use this in just straight up regular Minecraft, but this adds just better, more realistic animations through some of the mobs. So for example, the cow, it looks like a normal cow, right? Well, I'm gonna punch the cow and you can see it's actually got knees and stuff, and it'll run around, run away from me. Same thing goes for the pig. Zombies, it's daylight, but they actually look like a zombie and they will walk around. Let's see, let me set it to nighttime, so hopefully we can let's see, day, night, here we go. And then hopefully the zombie will stop burning and will actually walk around. So if you spawn a bunch of these guys in, then I'm gonna go into like survival, and you can see when they run after me, they actually look like they're like limping around, and the babies look like they're sprinting around, and it's actually honestly pretty terrifying. Let me see if I can, this is a bad idea, hold on. I'm gonna put it back today, but as you can see, all of their loot dropped onto the ground in these like little loot entity things that I can go ahead and pick up, so that's pretty cool. Same thing goes for skeletons, although it's daytime, it's still gonna have these cool animations. So I'm just gonna leave this skeleton guy. Maybe I can beat him up with my fists, or maybe I can die trying. I think that's probably what's gonna happen. Come on, here we go. Yes, maybe, no, I guess not. Okay, well the skeleton died anyway, which is good. We've got spiders, which look absolutely terrifying now. The spiders in Minecraft were already like, they are what they are, but now these guys are completely terrifying. Like, I'm afraid of spiders, and this is like stuff out of nightmares. To see this running towards you, just the way they move their legs, it's very, very spooky. But it looks cool, and it's definitely a big improvement, I think, over Minecraft's like default, you know, animations. I think that's really cool. Endermen are very cool. I don't know why they're all going over here. Endermen do look really cool. So let's see, can I look at you? Can I make you angry at me so you'll come over here? They look a lot more terrifying as well. They kind of like, I don't know if you can see what they're doing with their legs. They do like a little funny dance almost. Let's see, let me make you angry at me. Oh, you're also angry. Look, they're doing a little funny dance. They're doing the Enderman dance. Oh, this one's actually trying to kill me. That's maybe not good. But he's doing a little funny dance. Oh, and no, okay, I died. Maybe, are they done being mad at me? They're done doing a little funny dance. No, they're just gonna chill out. They've got the most like chill, like cool walk. Let's see, a wolf, for example. Let's see. So the wolves and the dogs look really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and tame it. And then you can see they have a custom like sitting down pose, which looks really cool. The tail wags, the ears like move when they move. And then if I walk around, the wolf will follow me around and we can see what their walking things like, or it won't follow. Okay, here we go. So they actually look a lot more like dogs, which is really neat. And then finally the squid. Apparently the glow squid was supposed to have a new model and texture and stuff. I couldn't see him to get that to work, but I do think the squid and glow squid animations do look really cool. As you can see, they have this whole like thing with their tentacles where they like move and stuff, and I don't know, it looks cool. So yeah, there's a lot more than just these animals. These are just the ones that I'm showing off, but I do think these are some of my favorites of all of them. But I think most mobs have these new abilities, which is pretty cool, like new animations and stuff. A very little one I did want to bring up that I'm including in this is the cape physics add-on. I don't know, I think this one might be more of just like a texture pack basically, but let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my profile, go to my capes, and I'm gonna throw on my pan cape, or I could throw on my founder's cape. Here, I'll throw on the founder's cape for now. So I'm gonna equip that, and then now if I go here, you can see the cape actually has like basically physics. I know it's just kind of like an animation, but the cape basically flows in the wind based on how fast I'm moving and stuff. Which, I mean, that you can't tell me that's not cool. Like, it's really satisfying to watch the cape do that. So capes actually work, which is really nice. And I'm actually going to start wearing a cape now because, well, I stopped wearing a cape because there was a thing where the capes were like bibs. So they would be upside down and backwards, or not upside down, they would just be backwards, so they would be on the front of your face, and it just looked really weird. I take it Mojang patched that, and if they didn't, maybe this add-on does, but this looks really, really nice, so I do really like the way this cape looks. You know what, I'm gonna continue to leave this cape on while we move on into the next add-on thing, which is the block physics add-on by Majestic Butter. Now this has to be, I think this might be my favorite, or one of my favorite things I've seen in a while. I've seen a Java mod that looks like this, and I was like, oh, that's cool, I wish we had that in Bedrock. Well, guess what, we do have it in Bedrock. So if I throw down a TNT, throw down a torch, and we watch this explode, check this out. Watch this, watch this. Boom, the blocks go everywhere, and then they land and they get placed around, and I don't know, it's just so cool. And then you combine that with the item thing, and then you have the blocks like sitting on the ground here, so it looks like dirt and rubble and stuff. I don't know. I just think this is one of the coolest combinations of add-ons. I think it works really well. You have the explosion and everything, and I think this works with pretty much any block, maybe even custom ones, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But let's see if I blow up a house. Let's check this out. House is about to be gone. Destroyed, decimated. The house is gone, but the remnants of the house are everywhere. And you can see there's like rubble from the house, the bed's on the ground. I don't know. I think this is just one of the coolest combinations of things. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this house up basically completely with TNT, right? Just so it's just like everywhere. And then I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna put some more TNT out here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just break a little hole so I can light the house, and we're gonna watch this explode. This whole house is gone. Everything is getting destroyed. Literally, oh my gosh, this is, okay, maybe this is a little bit much. This whole village is just in ruins. Like, oh my gosh, this village is done. It's gone, it's dead, it's over. But then, after the aftermath, you can see there's blocks from this village house that have made it like all the way over here. You can see the items on the ground. Some of them haven't actually turned into like items because they've, I don't know, I think it might have lagged out. But yeah, it's really cool, I think, to be able to blow things up like this. Like, I don't know. Even just one TNT in a house, like, I could spend hours just blowing things up. This is so much fun. So this is, I mean, automatically kind of one of my favorite new add-ons of all time. Let's see, here we go. House, be gone. And just like that, the house is gone and the blocks roll around. I don't know, that's deeply satisfying to watch. Let's see. My only other thought is if I just go down all the way down into a cave, and then here's what I do. So I'm gonna break 2 things. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw a redstone torch. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and light it from the top, I think, and then I'm gonna watch this go all the way down this hole and everything just blow up. So let's see. If I go ahead and maybe do one right here. We're gonna see, I don't know what's gonna happen right now, but I'm really curious. Okay, it blows up, and then it just kind of starts to all blow up. And this is, maybe if you use TNT for mining a lot, this might not be the best add-on to use, because I'm on a 3070 Ti, and I don't know if you can tell, but my game is starting to die. So if you're on mobile or something, you might have a hard time with this, but let's see. I'm gonna just, okay, nope, this is all kind of getting blown up now. Let's see. Maybe this was a mistake. Oh no. The way these blocks move around with their physics and everything is deeply satisfying though, so that I think makes it all worth it. But I'm gonna do a /kill at E just to see if I can get rid of as much as I can. There's just more and more spawning in. More stone falling. More stuff is happening. You can see they're kind of making their way down here. There we go. I think I got rid of most of them. So if you're using this add-on, use it sparingly. Watch out. Also, that's cool. I can see like a tiny bit of my cape in the bottom corner of my screen. This is really cool though. I would definitely recommend checking this out. I'm having a lot of fun with it. The 5th add-on we're going to be checking out, another one that's pretty subtle, but I think has a really nice effect, is Fused Falling Leaves add-on by Fused Bolt. This is an add-on that adds in falling leaves. So I'm gonna go over here to this decimated village, and we go over to this tree. And as you can see, there are some leaves on this tree. You know, as trees have leaves, and the leaves will actually start to fall. So if you want it to feel like fall, or like you're in an actual forest, then you can add this, and it takes a second of being near these blocks and you know, to let the leaves fall, but they do fall, and it's just a really nice environmental effect. It makes the game look really good, so I definitely think this is worth checking out. I want to see if I can find a forest. Maybe I'll go over to this like foresty birch forest area over here. Also, if everything looks weird, I think it's the RTX pack that I have on that changes the textures, or like the colors of some textures and stuff. But I'm gonna go in here and just start walking around, and we're gonna see what it's like to be in a forest with falling leaves. So you can see the trees are dropping their leaves, and it's really nice. And I think they take a second to spawn sometimes, and then they spawn, you can see there's the leaves, and then they fall. So I don't know, this is a very nice little one to have just as like an environmental thing. You know, you won't notice it all of the time, but when you do see it happening, it's like, oh, that's nice. And it just, you know, it encompasses the feel of nature into the game and stuff like that. I don't really know what I'm saying, but it's an add-on I like a lot. The last add-on we're going to be checking out is the New Doors add-on by Duroli Studios. I hope I said that okay. This is an add-on that adds in some new doors, trapdoors, and there is a new actual type of trapdoor, but we'll get to that in a minute, and fence gates. And these are not just your ordinary doors, trapdoors, and fence gates. And yes, you can throw them down if you have the item physics add-on, which is pretty neat. But the thing with these is you go ahead and place them down, and watch this. There's an animation for opening and closing them, which just looks really cool. It does take a second to load, which is, you know, a little unfortunate, but it's not like a big deal. And yeah, but there's a little animation for when you're opening and closing doors. And I don't know, I think that's really cool. And it works with trapdoors too, and they work like how you'd expect them to work, which is cool. And then you can get fence gates, you know, open and close just like this. I don't know, it's very satisfying. There's also a new type of trapdoor, a slating trapdoor, which I guess you can open up, and then if you have like this, well, actually you can get in there. I think it works like a regular trapdoor, but you can slide it open and closed, which I don't know, that's really cool. So this is a very neat little add-on, just a little thing that makes doors and stuff feel a lot more immersive. It's cool to be able to see an actual animation when entering and exiting your house or something. I don't know. I think this is cool. Maybe not everybody's gonna think this is cool, but I definitely think this is cool. It doesn't work with regular things though. It's actually custom items. But what it does is it replaces the like crafting and stuff with recipes for these custom items. So if you're not understanding what I'm saying, let me grab some, here, I'm gonna grab some oak logs, okay? So if I go into a crafting table and scroll down to here, you can see I can craft regular doors, and if I put them into here, it will show up as regular doors. However, I can craft these custom doors if I craft them directly by like hitting them in here. So they have the red name over them, and that's how you know that it's gonna be legit. And then you can throw it down, and it opens and closes with the custom animations, which is really satisfying. As an honorable mention for this video, I did want to shout out a nature sounds add-on. I know I've seen a couple of them, and I might, you know, do a little feature like a YouTube short about one of them at some point. I do really like nature sounds add-ons. I just did not get a chance to find one to put into this video, but I think there are some good ones out there, so I may make a community post or something about a good nature sounds add-on to add with all of these. But if you want your game to have a lot more realism in its looks, all of these add-ons I think are really good options to check out. Of course, all of them are in the description. You can also find the add-on list in the description where I'll have my ratings posted for all of these. I didn't say them in the video because I had a lot of add-ons to cover, and I want to put a little bit more thought into rating some of these because they're smaller, but they're really cool things. Anyway, thanks for watching if you made it to here. See you later, and goodbye.